Seniors, this cheap food rebuilds muscle faster than whey protein. If you are over 60 and struggling to build or maintain muscle, the problem might not be your workouts or your age. It could be that you're missing one incredibly affordable food that rebuilds muscle faster and more effectively than expensive whey protein powders. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what this food is, why it works so well for people over 60, and how to use it properly to start seeing real results in just weeks. Plus, I will reveal the common protein mistakes that are actually making your muscle loss worse, even if you think you're doing everything right. Most people over 60 are told they need expensive protein powders and supplements to maintain muscle. But there is one food that has been proven in multiple studies to be more effective at building and preserving muscle mass than whey protein, and it costs a fraction of the price. This food contains all the essential amino acids your body needs. It is easy to digest, and it works with your aging metabolism instead of against it. Before I tell you what it is, let me explain why this matters so much for anyone over 60. After age 60, you naturally lose muscle mass every single year. This is called sarcopenia. Your body becomes less efficient at using protein to build and maintain muscle tissue. This means you need higher quality protein sources, and you need to consume them in the right way. Most people are not getting enough protein, or they are getting the wrong kinds at the wrong times, and their muscles are wasting away as a result. This leads to weakness, falls, loss of independence, and a lower quality of life. Now, before I reveal this powerful muscle-building food, I want to ask you something. Which city and country are you watching this video from? Please leave a comment below and let me know. I love hearing from viewers all around the world, and it helps me understand who I am creating content for. All right, let me tell you about this incredible food. The number one food that rebuilds muscle faster than whey protein for people over 60 is eggs. Yes, whole eggs with the yolk. Not just egg whites, but the complete egg. And here is why eggs are so powerful for muscle building in older adults. Eggs contain the highest quality protein you can eat. They have a perfect amino acid profile with all 9 essential amino acids your body cannot make on its own. The protein in eggs is more bioavailable than whey protein, which means your body can actually use more of it to build muscle tissue. But here is what makes eggs even better than whey protein for seniors. Eggs contain leucine, which is the most important amino acid for triggering muscle protein synthesis. Muscle protein synthesis is the process your body uses to build new muscle tissue. After age 60, you need more leucine to trigger this process, and eggs deliver it in the perfect amount along with all the other amino acids you need. One large egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein, and just 3 eggs give you around 18 grams of protein with all the leucine you need to stimulate muscle growth. Whey protein might seem like a good option, but it has some downsides for older adults. Many people over 60 have trouble digesting whey protein. It can cause bloating, gas, and digestive discomfort. Whey protein is also processed and often contains additives, sweeteners, and ingredients that can spike your blood sugar. Eggs, on the other hand, are a whole food that your body recognizes and digests easily. They do not spike your blood sugar, and they keep you feeling full and satisfied for hours. Now, let me share something that might surprise you. The egg yolk is actually the most important part for building muscle. Most people throw away the yolk thinking it is unhealthy, but the yolk contains half the protein and almost all the nutrients. The yolk has vitamin D, which is critical for muscle function and strength. It has choline, which supports muscle contraction and nerve function. It has healthy fats that help your body absorb vitamins and support hormone production, including testosterone, which you need for muscle building at any age. Studies have shown that eating whole eggs after resistance training leads to greater muscle protein synthesis compared to eating just egg whites. In one study, researchers found that men who ate whole eggs after working out had 40% more muscle protein synthesis than men who ate just egg whites with the same amount of protein. This is because the nutrients in the yolk work together with the protein in the egg white to maximize muscle building. So if you have been throwing away your yolks, stop doing that right now. Let me tell you exactly how to use eggs to rebuild your muscles. The best time to eat eggs for muscle building is in the morning for breakfast, and again, after any physical activity or exercise. Your muscles are most receptive to protein in the morning after fasting overnight, and again, after you have used your muscles. Aim to eat at least 3 whole eggs in the morning. You can scramble them, fry them in butter or olive oil, make an omelet, or boil them. The key is to cook them in a way that keeps the yolk runny or soft. When you overcook the yolk until it is hard and chalky, you destroy some of the nutrients. Here's a powerful muscle building breakfast that I recommend. 3 whole eggs cooked with some butter or olive oil, served with half an avocado and some sauteed spinach or other greens. This meal gives you about 25 grams of high quality protein, healthy fats, vitamins, minerals, and fiber. It will keep you full for hours, stabilize your blood sugar, and provide everything your muscles need to stay strong and rebuild. If you can, try to eat eggs twice a day. Have 3 eggs for breakfast and 2 or 3 more eggs in the afternoon or evening after you have been active. Now, how much protein do you actually need to maintain and build muscle after 60? Most older adults are not eating nearly enough protein. The standard recommendation of 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight is not sufficient for people over 60 who want to maintain muscle mass. Research shows that older adults need at least 2 to 1, 6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. For a person who weighs 70 kilograms, or about 154 pounds, that is between 84 and 112 grams of protein per day. If you eat 3 eggs for breakfast, that is 18 grams. If you eat 2 more eggs later in the day, that is another 12 grams. Add some salmon, chicken, or beef, and you can easily hit your protein target. Let me share some common protein mistakes that are destroying your muscle mass, even if you think you're doing everything right. The first mistake is eating too little protein at breakfast or skipping breakfast entirely. Many older adults eat just toast or cereal or nothing at all in the morning. This is a huge mistake because your muscles are primed to use protein in the morning after fasting all night. If you skip protein at breakfast, you miss the best opportunity of the day to build muscle. Always start your day with at least 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein. The second mistake is eating most of your protein at dinner. Many people eat a small breakfast, a light lunch, and then a big protein-heavy dinner. But your body can only use about 25 to 40 grams of protein at one time to build muscle. If you eat 60 or 80 grams of protein at dinner, your body cannot use all of it for muscle building. Instead, you need to spread your protein evenly throughout the day. Aim for 25 to 30 grams at breakfast, 25 to 30 grams at lunch, and 25 to 30 grams at dinner. The third mistake is relying on plant proteins instead of animal proteins. I'm not saying plant proteins are bad, but they are not as effective as animal proteins for building muscle in older adults. Plant proteins are incomplete. They do not have all the essential amino acids in the right amounts, and they are harder for your body to digest and absorb. Eggs, meat, fish, and dairy are complete proteins with all the amino acids you need, and your body can use them much more efficiently. If you are vegetarian or vegan, you need to eat much more protein and combine different plant sources carefully to get all the amino acids. The fourth mistake is not doing any resistance training or strength exercises. You can eat all the protein in the world, but if you are not using your muscles, they will not grow. Your body only builds muscle when it has a reason to. You need to do some form of resistance training at least 2 to 3 times per week. This can be body weight exercises like squats, push-ups, and lunges. It can be lifting light weights or resistance bands. It can be yoga or Pilates. The key is to challenge your muscles regularly so they have a reason to get stronger. And now let me share some other powerful foods you can combine with eggs to maximize muscle building. The first is Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is high in protein, about 15 to 20 grams per cup, and it contains probiotics that support gut health and protein absorption. Choose full-fat Greek yogurt without added sugar. You can have it as a snack with some berries and nuts. The second food is salmon. Salmon is rich in high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation and support muscle recovery. Wild-caught salmon is the best option. Aim to eat salmon at least twice a week. The third food is beef. Grass-fed beef is loaded with protein, creatine, and carnitine, which support muscle function and energy production. Red meat has been unfairly blamed for health problems, but the truth is that high-quality grass-fed beef is one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat for muscle building. The fourth food is cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is high in casein protein, which digests slowly and provides a steady supply of amino acids to your muscles for hours. Eating cottage cheese before bed can help your muscles recover and grow while you sleep. The fifth food is bone broth. Bone broth is rich in collagen, gelatin, and amino acids like glycine and proline that support joint health, gut health, and muscle recovery. Drinking a cup of bone broth daily can help reduce inflammation and support your muscles as you age. Now, what else can you do besides eating enough protein to maintain and build muscle after 60? Here are 5 important strategies. First, get enough vitamin D. Vitamin D is critical for muscle function and strength. Most people over 60 are deficient in vitamin D. Get your levels tested and aim for a blood level of at least 50 nanograms per milliliter. You can get vitamin D from sunlight, from fatty fish like salmon, from egg yolks, and from supplements if needed. Second, stay hydrated. Your muscles are about 75% water. If you are dehydrated, your muscles cannot function properly and you will feel weak and tired. Drink at least 8 glasses of water per day and more if you are active or it is hot outside. Third, get enough sleep. Your body builds and repairs muscle tissue while you sleep. If you are not getting at least 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep per night, your muscles cannot recover and grow. Make sleep a priority by going to bed at the same time every night, keeping your bedroom cool and dark, and avoiding screens before bed. Fourth, manage stress. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which breaks down muscle tissue and makes it harder to build muscle. Find ways to manage stress like meditation, deep breathing, spending time in nature, or doing activities you enjoy. Fifth, move your body every day. In addition to resistance training, you need to stay active throughout the day. Walk, stretch, do yard work, play with your grandchildren, dance, or do whatever you enjoy. Movement keeps your muscles engaged and prevents stiffness and weakness. Now, how quickly can you start seeing results from increasing your protein intake and eating more eggs? Most people notice improvements in energy and strength within 2 to 3 weeks. You may notice that you feel less hungry between meals, that you have more energy throughout the day, and that everyday tasks feel easier. Within 4 to 6 weeks, you should start seeing measurable improvements in muscle mass and strength, especially if you are also doing resistance training. Studies show that older adults who increase their protein intake and do resistance training can gain significant muscle mass and strength in just 12 weeks. Let me answer some common questions about eggs and muscle building. The first question is, will eating eggs every day raise my cholesterol? No, for most people, eating eggs does not significantly raise cholesterol levels. In fact, eggs can improve your cholesterol profile by raising your good HDL cholesterol. The cholesterol in food has very little impact on the cholesterol in your blood. Your liver makes most of the cholesterol in your body, and it adjusts production based on what you eat. Eggs are incredibly healthy and safe to eat every day for most people. The second question is, can I eat eggs if I have heart disease? Yes, eggs do not cause heart disease. Multiple large studies have shown that eating eggs is not associated with increased risk of heart disease in most people. Eggs are one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat, and they provide high-quality protein and important nutrients that support heart health. If you have concerns, talk to your doctor, but for most people, eggs are perfectly safe and healthy. The third question is, what is the best way to cook eggs? The best way to cook eggs is to keep the yolk runny or soft. This preserves the nutrients in the yolk. You can poach eggs, fry them sunny side up, or scramble them gently over low heat. Avoid overcooking the yolk until it is hard and dry. Also, cook your eggs in healthy fats like butter, ghee, or olive oil. Do not use vegetable oils or seed oils, which are inflammatory. The fourth question is, can I eat raw eggs? While some people do eat raw eggs, it is generally safer to cook them lightly. Cooking eggs kills any potential bacteria like salmonella. If you want the benefits of a runny yolk, just cook the egg lightly so the white is set, but the yolk is still liquid. The fifth question is, are brown eggs healthier than white eggs? No. The color of the eggshell has nothing to do with the nutritional value. Brown eggs and white eggs are equally healthy. The most important thing is to choose high-quality eggs from pasture-raised chickens if possible. These eggs have more nutrients and a better omega-3 to omega-6 ratio. Everything I shared today is for educational purposes only. This information is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease. Please consult with your healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet or adding new ingredients to your routine, especially if you are taking medications or have any health conditions. There you have it. Eggs are the most affordable, effective, and powerful food you can eat to rebuild muscle after 60. Eat at least 3 whole eggs every morning. Spread your protein throughout the day. Do resistance training 2 to 3 times per week, and you will start seeing real improvements in your strength and muscle mass within weeks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this information helps you stay strong, healthy, and independent for many years to come. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment below and let me know which city and country you're watching from. I would love to hear from you. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.